Hey guys, today's video I just wanted to talk about how people don't they don't live how they should. And what I mean by that is they don't live in reality, and they try to spend their money on things they can't afford to look like they are rich and stuff. The other day I watched a video, either it was a video or a live stream, and someone talked about how you will see in these low-income area or mid-range like income areas or low income areas or whatever, and you'll see like nice cars or pretty expensive cars, right? Now most of those cars are probably going to be a car payment. I would say a majority are car payments. I really doubt. Yeah, I honestly 100% know that they're all car payments. I mean, there could be a few exceptions, but for a majority are car payments. So in those low or mid-range, I'd say mid-range income areas, you're gonna see like nicer cars, right? And then if you go to richer areas, most of the time you'll just see like older cars, and like, I mean, they might be in like nice condition or whatever, but you won't see these like nicer vehicles. In most of the richer areas, you'll just see like cars, I guess you could say. I mean, obviously there could be a few exceptions. There could be really nice cars or whatever, obviously, because, well, they're in a wealthy area. But for the most part, you'll see like not as expected vehicles in those areas, and you'll be like, huh, surprised they don't have a nicer car or something like that, right? And the reason is because these people with these low incomes, they're not that smart with their money, because they'll spend their money, well, each month they'll spend their money because they have a car payment for sure, and they won't buy their car in full because, well, they're like, well, I don't want to get an older car, or like, oh, there's gonna be problems with it, it's gonna cost me so much money, which in reality, obviously it might have problems, but like, it's not gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna wait until this is over. Alright, I'm back. So what I was talking about is how like people, shoot, honestly I lost my train of thought because it took a while for them to leave because they're just cutting the grass or whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah. So they see the low car payment, and they are like, well, no, yeah, I can afford that each month. And most of the time, they probably can't even afford that each month. They just think, oh, I think I could do that. So then they have this nice car or whatever, and they look rich, but they aren't at all. And so that's just not a good idea at all. It's not a financial good idea at all. You might as well just wait until you have enough money to buy the car. Now, obviously, you might really want the car, but you gotta make an exception, because if you took an exception off of that, now that's not even like even if you didn't have a car payment, honestly, nowadays, it is kind of hard to like live, but like seriously, but what do I know? I'm a 17-year-old, so. But back to what I was saying is, like, I don't know, just buy your car in full, because you can find nice cars, like pretty good cars for like, I mean, honestly, you could find a steal. Well, now, okay, you'll have to look for a steal. It's not gonna just pop up. You're not gonna just, oh, Facebook Marketplace, and then instantly find it. That's not gonna work. You gotta look a little bit, but you can find I mean, it might not be the prettiest car, but you can find a good car, probably low miles, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, my car, it wasn't that expensive, and it looks nice in my opinion. I will show some video or some photos in a bit, after I'm done saying this, but I mean, it was only like $2,650. but it does have a decent amount of miles. I know the car will last a lot because, especially, my mom has owned this vehicle before, 4-door, but pretty much the same thing, and they are pretty reliable. They're not like, but to be fair, I don't even know the most reliable car, but I definitely know the miles on the car there's still a lot of life left in the vehicle. Hopefully, and honestly, I probably would put money into the car so that it will last longer, because I love the car, honestly. But yeah, so it has 180,000 miles on it, which, I mean, to be fair, is kind of a lot. But I know for a fact, because I've seen YouTube videos on it, you can find decently low miles, not like obviously 10K. I mean, unless, I don't know how much you want to spend, but, because I don't know, most cars nowadays, probably brand new, are like 40,000. I think that's average, right? Probably. But yeah, so this is such a long video. But yeah, I mean, I had some other ideas I kind of wanted to talk about, but it's such a long video, and I mean, there's definitely some good information. Oh, there's honestly, that probably was a Corvette. I see so many Corvettes. You know, I don't really like Corvettes just because I see them too much. Now, maybe if I owned one, it'd be a different thing. But honestly, I don't even think I would, really. I mean, I'd probably like the power of it, but it'd have to be a comfortable car, though. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't a comfortable car, I would not want to own it. And it's probably very expensive with the gas and everything like that. That's a whole nother topic. Gas is pretty expensive. And you know why? Because the vehicle you have. Oh, that is such a good topic to talk about. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit. It's fine. I'll make a short little segment on it. SUVs. One of the stupidest, in my opinion, vehicles to own. Very expensive, not even that safe. And most people that buy the vehicle think it's safe. They get into it. They're like, oh, a big vehicle, I must be safer. No. Second off, they're literally made to not be reliable. I'm pretty sure, honestly, probably all the cars nowadays that are made are definitely, especially because, yeah, just especially because of people wanting a lot of profit. It's kind of stupid. They don't make like that reliable vehicles anymore, and they just make them break easy. They use plastic, like for example, like BMW. I mean, they just use plastic in most of the stuff. So then after a couple of years or something, things will break or melt or whatever, and then it has to get replaced. And it's just, that's BMW. That's a whole another thing. But yeah, SUVs are just a waste of money in my opinion. I would only ever get one, not me personally, but I'm just saying if you were to get one, I'd probably only get one like if I really, like if you had a huge family, I guess, you know. But even then, you can find a sedan that works. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. See you guys. Peace out.